Welcome N4 students. This is our last lesson for Module 1. Basic communication principles, and it's all about listening skills. So let's not waste any time. Almost done. Let's jump straight into it. It is very important to listen properly. Remember at the very beginning of this module, I talked about a game of broken telephone where a message gets passed along and at the end it is completely distorted or changed. So if if you don't listen properly, you cannot be productive. So let's look at why it's important to have good listening skills. First of all, it helps us to gain knowledge. If we listen properly, we learn. Okay, so to have good listening skills, to know how to listen properly, will help you to get more knowledge. Then secondly, it helps to improve interpersonal relationships. You get those people who listen, but they don't hear anything. They are just, they pick up certain words and they're so ready to fight. But if you learn to listen, and you learn to listen with comprehension, to understand what you are hearing, your interpersonal relationships will improve so much. Proper listening helps to prevent misunderstandings. Sometimes we mishear each other, we miscommunicate, and it leads to fights. Now look at these two reindeer. They are skating. There's a hole. The one says, "Look out, ice hole," and the other one gets angry. "What did you call me?" I saw if it could very easy be something else. You see, this is it's a silly cartoon. It's a silly comic, but do you see how easy you can mishear, and it can lead to a lot of conflict. It can lead to misunderstandings. Good listening skills can improve efficiency and productivity. So if you get your instructions and you perform the task correctly because you have listened properly, you don't have to repeat it. So you are productive, you are working, it improves your client relations. If you listen to your clients, it will improve your relations. They will like you more. And if they like you more, your public image is high, it's good. People are going to come back to the business. Okay, so remember that in the workplace one day, it's very important to have good listening skills. So you get different types of listening. There are different ways or different types of listening, and there are different reasons that we listen. Different reasons. So the first type of listening is attentive listening. This is what you do when you are in class. You pay attention because you want to gain information. Attentive listening is when you listen to learn something, to get information. Your second type of listening is your appreciative listening. That's when you listen to music, you listen to prose, someone reading a book, someone reading a story, and you're listening to appreciate the beauty of the message. Thirdly, you get critical listening. This is when you evaluate ideas that's put forward by the sender. You listen and you decide whether you agree or disagree with what the sender is saying. And usually we do this type of listening when we listen to our politicians. Okay. And then lastly, we get empathetic listening. Now this is when somebody has a problem and they speak to you and you just listen to support them. That's what we know. That's what we call empathetic listening. So it's important to know the 4 types of listening. It's important to know when you use which type of listening. So how to improve your listening skills? Remember to listen. Made it easy for you. You just listen. For L, you look at the speaker. You make eye contact. For I, you identify the main points. You ignore unnecessary information, and you inquire. You ask questions if you can. For S, you summarize briefly what the speaker is saying. For T, take notes if you can. For E, encourage the speaker by using nonverbal language, nod your head, smile. If you don't understand, shake your head, frown, something like that. But encourage the speaker. I have to just elaborate here. So normally I would stand in front of a class of about 30 people, and I look at their faces, and I always know when they are listening or when they understand the lesson. I look in their faces. I can see smiles and I can see nods, and then I know I'm good to go. I can carry on. But if they frown or they have that deadpan expression on their faces, I know that I have to repeat something. I probably have to explain it in a simpler way. So do encourage the speaker by using your body language. And then lastly, the N. Neutralize your feelings. Get rid of any negative feelings that you have toward the speaker. So as a lecturer, I know I'm not always popular. I know that I'm not always liked. And then people come in my class and they come with, like, they've already decided, I don't like this person, so I'm not going to listen to this person. But that it influences your learning. It influences the gaining of information. So just to recap, to improve your listening skills, remember to listen. Made it easy, didn't I? Again, thank me later. If you have any questions, you can email me, yufkeister@gmail.com. You can go to my Google Classroom to download all supporting notes for this module. So you go to classroom.google.com, you click on join class, you use the code FHPXIE2, and guess what? That's the end of module 1. There are other classrooms for other modules. Just look at the videos that do appear on this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for choosing my channel to help you with your studies. I really, really hope it helps. Please keep safe out there. Thank you again for tuning in, and bye.